Well, hello. I hope this video finds you well. Welcome to VerseScapes. So coming here from my home today, I would like to take some time and speak to you a little bit about some things that I wanted to speak to you a little bit about in the past that didn't have an opportunity to, or when I recorded some footage didn't really work out and I wasn't able to use it. Here we have some things that you may be wondering about, and I would like to share those with you nevertheless. First off, what is VerseScapes? VerseScapes is a landscape photography channel that I've created where I display landscape photographs showcasing the beauty of the creation of God. I believe that God's creation is very intelligent, but it's also artistic. God's beauty is everywhere we look around us. You can look for a single twig or something, or a dead tree, or a single tree with leaves and flowers, or one flower. It can be a grand vista, it can be a seascape, it can be something during the night, during a full moon, um, taking photographs of the stars. I mean, just everywhere you look, there is beauty. So this is the purpose of this channel, to showcase that, and all the glory, all the honor is for Him. I have always enjoyed and loved nature and the outdoors. When I got into photography in 2015, it wasn't just about taking photographs of landscapes. Um, Everywhere I was seeing and interpreting the intelligence of God's creation, and how artistic He is. When you look for a composition, that has something that leads your eye into a scene, or you have something that creates interest in the photograph, I don't think that's by accident. Just like the great painters would make a painting of a landscape or a building or a person. They had that artistic vision. I think God has that artistic vision as well, in the great scale. I mean, it can be something millimeters big, and it can be something that's miles wide and miles tall, and that's where the Grand Canyon comes in. We got the opportunity to visit the Grand Canyon in the last couple of weeks. My wife and I had some friends from Chicago that came to visit us, so we took the opportunity to take them to the Grand Canyon. Now, the thing is, when you buy a Grand Canyon pass to go into the national park, you are good for 7 days. So you're able to go back as many times as you want for 7 days with no extra charge. So we took advantage of that. We went there 3 times, one with our friends, which was during blue hour. Then we went a few days later, we went during sunrise, and there was no sunrise because there was so much snow and wind and clouds and everything. Nevertheless, very interesting to go. And then the last one that was my favorite visit was sunset. Well, while the sun has set, and the colors were changing, and I was able to take some photographs there too. As I usually use Bible verses under the photograph, I would like to speak to you a little bit about a story that I came across today, actually, about a congregation in Phoenix called the Evangelical Sisterhood of Mary. In the late 1970s, no, in the beginning of the 1970s, I don't know exactly the date, I would say almost 50 years ago, they placed 3 plaques of some Bible verses in 3 different popular spots that were viewing points. And I thought that was very interesting. When I looked up those verses, I thought it was very interesting on how well they were describing God's creation and the Grand Canyon. So I'm going to read them to you before I display them with the photographs that I took. The first one was Psalms 68, verse 4. Sing to God, sing praises to His name. Lift up a song to Him who rides through the deserts. His name is the Lord. Exalt before Him. The second verse is Psalm 66, verse 4. All the earth worships you and sings praises to you. They sing praises to your name. The third one is Psalm 104, verse 24. O Lord, how manifold are your works! In wisdom have you made them all. The earth is full of your creatures. How amazing, isn't it? So I'm going to give you the photographs now, and I'm going to display those Bible verses under there. Now, in July of 2003, those Bible verses, the plaques, were removed from the Grand Canyon. The park officials determined that since it's a government agency, or government authority, I would say, those plaques have to be taken down because it was considered to be unconstitutional due to the clash of state and religion. And we're not going to go into that. I'm not a politician, so the only thing I would say, fair enough. If that's the Constitution, they complied with it. Nevertheless, I think those three Bible verses really resonated with me about the beauty of the Grand Canyon. So here are the photos. I'm going to leave you with those. So I want to thank you for watching another episode of VerseScapes. I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel and like this video. I'll see you on the next one. God bless.